going live for a little bit to color because I need to relax. And this seems to be the way that enforces me to sit still and just chill. Although I did a lot of coloring yesterday. As you can see, I practiced making some shorts for my phone yesterday and to show my progress on this page from Johanna Basford's Wonder, Worlds of Wonder, and yeah, and to show like I've been experimenting with these crayons. Oh, geez, I guess we should mirror, huh? Hold on one second. It might, I don't know, it might mirror when it shows on the playback. I don't know. Let me see. Video. Let's just do this now because that's bugging me. What happens if I unmirror? It was on mirror. Now I got it on unmirrored. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, these crayons, colors in motion, they're called. I got them from Amazon like maybe a couple years ago. Um, 50 twist up crayons. They're kind of cool. I like them, how they move. They do twist up. They're kind of long as well, which is nice. It's a really long crayon. Um, and I love the colors. Absolutely love the colors. That's one thing I'm enjoying about them. That's one thing I liked when I saw them. Even though I'm a Crayola girl for lots of things, but I wanted to try these. Um, they're working out to really nice, vibrant colors, and the metallics that are in this set are really, really nice. Um, so I've been experimenting with the crayons and Gamsol. Um, there we go. And what's the other thing? And the Prismacolor pencils. That's what I've been using on this page. And so since I posted a couple shorts to show my progress, I figured I would do um, a little color, a little bit, what's remaining here, at least a few things on here um, to show just how I did it, just in case anybody's curious about it. Um, so that's what I'm going to do and see how much of this we get done. So it looks like the chat might be working now on Restream, so that's another good thing. So let's see. I'm trying to decide what color I want to make this mushroom. I'm not sure. Maybe I should do, I don't know, should I do yellow? What's in the color wheel? Anyway. Oh, let's see. Could do a pink. I haven't done any pink in here. I've got a couple pinks. Yeah, let's do pink. Maybe I'll put a little bit of red. Maybe make this red. Maybe. Just kind of. That's fuchsia. I want that one. That's the red. Oh, is that the? Oh, they don't even have a. Crayons don't have a true red. Doesn't look like it. Excuse me. I'm gonna try this. Oh, okay. This is red. It just looked kind of fuchsia from the. I just decided all of a sudden to use these. It was not a plan at all. I don't know. Although I have been looking at my supplies and saying, well, I need to use these things up. What do I feel like playing around with now? And I happen to land on these. I love coloring mushrooms. They're fun. I kind of would like to do something outside today, but already it's very buggy outside. It's kind of strange, and I think that might be because we had such a mild winter that the bugs were like ready sooner than normal, and which is bad news for me. I went out a couple weeks ago, and I got bit up really quickly by um, black flies, and that was not fun. I was chasing the dog because he was outside, and I've been trying to make sure of where he is because he's actually his eyesight has gotten really bad. He has cataracts um, and this other thing that I guess aged dogs get, and and then he also had the cataracts, and so but the cataracts I think, or both of them, have both gotten worse. And the poor baby, even inside, sometimes he doesn't know quite where he is, and he bumps into things. And he winds up in little corners in the house, and can't get out of it because he doesn't know where he is. He can't see where he is because I think I don't know, he's lost sight more in one eye than the other. And this has been something that's been happening just the past few weeks. So, yeah. So kind of have to keep an eye on him and keep an eye on him if he's outside for where he is. And this time I went out and it's like, okay, you really need to come inside. And then he went to a side of the yard that's towards the edge of, a lot of brush. And I didn't even realize I didn't feel myself getting bit while I was out there, but girl, when I came back inside, I had welts. And I didn't know what to do because Benadryl usually works good for that, but I can't take Benadryl. Benadryl and me don't get along. It I don't know. I start seeing stars for some reason if I take Benadryl. It'll take the welt down or whatever, but it'll also like whack me out. So and I had man, they lasted a long time. Those welts, and they were itching for a long time too, for like over a week. And they were in awkward places. They were on my back. There were two that were on my back, and it was like kind of hard to reach. Putting hydrocortisone on it and trying to do other stuff, and it just was difficult. So I'm not really feeling going outside for that reason, even though it's gorgeous outside right now. I'm gonna have to go outside. I'm gonna have to bug spray myself up, and um, I hate that feeling. So having bug spray on. And I still have to get all my heavy artillery for being outside out as well. And I wasn't ready. It just like this has come so soon. This buggy time of year. Well, that's kind of cute. Now most of these, well, with this one, I did like pretty much all crayon, and then I blended it in. Okay, this was the first mushroom I did. I did go in later and I did some pencil over there to try and give it some texture because I was like, oh, this is like a big blob of blue. I may go back in and do some more pencil. I probably am. I just haven't decided what to do yet. But pencil does seem to go over this well, at least the Prismacolors do. So, so that's one thing that I discovered from this. That I can put pencil over it. So that's nice. Yeah. This part is all crayon. There's like this metallic beige that is absolutely gorgeous that I love. Um, that's what this is, and then there's a metallic brown. That's what's there. It's kind of gotten kind of mushed and muted with me. I don't know, filling with it, but I blended it with Gamsol, and I think I'm going to go over it again with that metallic crayon to see if I can get that sparkle and whatever to come back because I kind of blended it out a little bit too much. Um, the rest of these I did like a combo where I did combo pencil and crayon. Um, but this one is like basically all crayon, the top of it. The bottom of this one, I just did pencil for the some of the outlining, but the rest is crayon. This one is more combo of pencil and crayon on the inside, as well as the outlines. Yeah. So, so this actually is the first one that I've done, besides this one, where I've basically done all crayon. So, that might be because I'm getting used to how these things work. And it hasn't been the other side. There's no sign of the Gamsol or anything on the other side of the page. I don't really want to move it too much to show it, but because I'm limited in space right now, still on my desk. But yeah. So I figured we found that out too. I know I did try Gamsol in that Maria Troll book I have. Um, and I noticed the same thing that the Gamsol just fades away. It'll have an oily spot initially, sometimes, but then that dries up, and you don't even know that that was there. Um, yeah. So just discovering what these things do. That's basically what I'm doing. That turned out kind of cute. Okay, so now, maybe I'll do the flowers pink also. I've been putting the Gamsol in this little, it's like a lid to a spray thing. And I actually did spill some twice, but I didn't have a lot in there, so it was like no big deal. And then also, I just put some more in there today, but the one I had in there before then, if I didn't spill it, I would still have it, and it was about the same amount. And I'm not sure how that works either. I expected it to evaporate more, but it didn't. So let's see. I could put pink over on this side too, or I could put yellow on this side. I'm gonna put yellow on this side. I'll make these guys pink. Or kind of darker. Got a metallic pink. I don't know what that's like. Let's try that one. If I can stay small enough. Because these don't. One thing I wish that they did, I wish they had a built-in sharpener in the tip of them. That would like make it like, I don't know. I feel like that would somehow make it perfect. But that's okay. We will work with what it's doing. Yeah, this is red, even though the barrel looks pink. I can make them. I can make them pink. I gotta take away the metallic part though. If I do that, but oh well. There we go. See how that twists up? Kind of cool. I do have Crayolas here, and so who knows? I may next time I may try doing this with those. I don't know if this is so. Now I took away the metallic factor, but oh well, whatever. Hmm. But I really love how vibrant these colors are. That's what's really attracting me to using these. Is that the colors are so vibrant. Let's go in there just a little bit to get that to stretch to the edge of the. I don't know if you can see that, or if it's my eyes. That little oil spot or whatever that's there, because I'm really like just dabbing. And it's a small space, so like the whole brush basically has the Gamsol on it, and that space is so small, so there's like a little oil spot, but that oil spot will be gone in a few, because this stuff really does, it just kind of evaporates into the page. Yeah, big old oil spot. Okay, what else? What else? What else? This one I'm gonna go over with a probably with like a jelly roll um, pen, one of the metallics or something, and put in the little color the little circles here. So I kind of just went over the whole thing when I colored it a little bit. I didn't worry about the outlines or anything because I'm gonna use jelly rolls on that. Wonder if, let's see. So what else do I have to do here? To figure out what to do these. I don't know. And I also have to figure out what I'm going to do these guys with, which I suppose I could use. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do the pipes. What color and what. Um, hmm. So now I got to do more leaves. I guess they could just be green. Let me do that, and then I'll do these little mushrooms yellow. I'm not going to worry too much about going over the line, just because I'm going to blend those with the Gamsol. One thing that I want to do this week is something I was talking about with bubbles. I think in the live I did on Friday, um, is that I want to make a list of the things that the categories of things to sketch for what I want to be a part of my sketching practice or whatever. So that I can just pick, well, this week I'm going to do this week I'm going to do that, to make sure that I'm not always sketching the same things and that I keep pushing myself to do something different and not get so used to one particular object. So I want to make my list somewhere, and I want to make it in some kind of booklet or something, where I can actually. Oops, where is it? What's the tip? Where's the tip? Um, so that I can go through and look at that list and make a mark by whenever I have sketched, a particular thing, so I can know how many times I was sketching one particular thing, so that I don't keep sketching the same thing over and over and over again, but that I make sure that I keep changing it up. So, and my objective, oh, I missed one leaf. My objective is to get a bunch of sketches of things that would go into a coloring book. So I can then take them, pick out different ones, and then actually recreate them in a page together. Take each component and put them together in a coloring page. That's my goal. I just heard the front door, and I did. Hmm, thought my husband was gone because I thought he was taking a bike ride. 1 second, let me check and see what that was. Be right back. Oh, I thought you went for a bike ride. I'm going to. I'm just right now. One reason I went outside or downstairs, I just got it. I decided I wanted another can of curls on. Look. Okay. Oh my gosh. Get my seat back. Okay. Alright. I need to move these. Oh, I didn't want that too far. Putting them back in the case. I was doing a little bit of research on coloring books today, just to, because I think I pretty much decided that I'm not buying any more coloring books that have bad paper. Well, not, I shouldn't say it's bad paper, but that has paper that I don't like to color on. I don't want to spend my money on that. And it seems kind of, well, at least just looking on Amazon, it seems hard to find, um, to narrow it down to that. Um, I know I watched one YouTube video today, this morning, live, that someone had of books that they wanted to give away, that they just didn't like for one reason or the other. And I got some ideas from there too. What I don't want to buy, because it seems like the reason she's giving them away is the very reason why I don't wouldn't want to buy that book, and it's because of the paper. Um, I also was looking on Reddit, and one And it was just a little light research. It wasn't anything too intense, but and the person was asking the same question I was asking, which is like, what coloring books have good quality paper? And a lot of people were telling the individual to just print their own pages, and the person was saying the same thing that I did. Well, my printer sucks. I don't think my printer can handle that, and I really don't want to do that. I want a book. It has the things already in it, you know? And that's pretty much how I feel. She didn't get the kind of answer she wanted, and I didn't either. Um, Although they did mention, like, color it books. Um, the thing is, with the paper, you also have to like the image, and I don't know. That's like I'm finding is like the paper might be good, but it's not really what I want to color, or it's what I want to color, but the paper is caca. Um, which kind of leaves you to just scanning the images and printing them. Which, like I said, I don't really want to do it, but um, I have one kind of paper, the Astro Bright. I did try printing one thing on there, and the printout was not good. Um, but I bought another kind of paper, different quality, and I'm gonna try that one too. And I'm gonna have to try some of the settings on my printer to see um, if it'll give me what I want. But I don't like the idea of printing pages, because then I gotta find something to put them in, and I don't know. Getting that thing and the storage of that thing. I have notebooks, but I don't want them in those kind of notebooks. I just don't know. I have enough loose paper in my life. I don't need any more, you know. So I don't know how I feel about. Well, you can tell I don't feel too happy with the idea of um, printing my own pages. Not at all. Not at all. I guess I may have to get used to that. So this is my. You see that? Choo. What we got so far with the Gamsol and the crayons. So I gotta do the yellow. I don't remember which. I don't remember which yellow is which in here. One is more lemony and one is more. Um, I'm gonna use pencil on that one. Just color. Hmm. They want brown. What color is this? Tuscan red. They're so tiny. And Poor thing, I need to clean it. This brush. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do those. Because they're so small. I don't know that that's doing too much. I don't think that really did anything. And I can do the grass. And I don't think I want to. So how that is, I don't want to use crayon on that. I probably should sharpen the pencil, you think? Let's see. I really have been liking using this Cool um, sharpener for the Prismacolors. Like I said, I haven't had one break in here at all. And I use the smaller hole, this one, the smaller one. And I haven't had any break on me in here. So I have to figure out what I'm doing with the background. It's possible I might be using my new toys on there. Or it's possible I may use the Marabou art crayons in the background. I also could do some stencil things with it. I don't know. I don't know. These Johanna Basford backgrounds, that's something that's confounded me in this book that I feel like I will get over. But like that something needs to happen with the backgrounds, and what is that thing? I haven't discovered yet. So okay, so I think I'm going to use some of these metallic crayons. Okay, like this one is like my favorite one. Oh my gosh, I love this color so much. And I'm not going to use that one. Let's see, what? Is this metallic? Or is it just regular brown? It's just regular brown. Oh, here it is. I don't know if I want this one. That's some metallic brown. Oh, I still have two mushrooms too. Just when I have to tell myself it's not that serious, Linda, just do something. So I'm gonna. So I'm gonna. Silver or gray. Can't tell what this is. Thought there was a link. There is. I switch places with them. That's why. One is regular gray, and one is metallic gray. Oop, or silver, and then ah, okay. Oh, she can't even see what I was doing. Oops, sorry about that. Maybe just gonna be more silver. It's just muddied up, but I don't mind. It kind of makes it looks like it rusted, which is kind of cool, actually. Metallic. I just love how bright the colors are. I really do. Regular brown. Mm. Oh, should pencil. That's what I was mostly doing when I did any other shading. I did pencil rather than using the crayon. Um, and I kind of think that the pencil's more effective. Where am I? I'm doing that. Kind of getting more into, I don't know, when I'm doing the shading thing using the complementary colors. I don't know. I think some of that color theory is it's just sunk in via osmosis, even though most of it like just made my head spin at the time. I think it somehow it's actually kind of clicking a little bit. It's like music theory. I always sucked at it. I was like, oh god, it's too much like math. Don't do this to me. So on the yellow, instead of using dark brown or black, I'm using green and red, which together make brown. And I feel like it probably brings out more depth in whatever it is. Using those rather than just using, a darker shade of whatever the color is. I guess that's my new experiment. Well, especially because I'm using Prismacolors, which I know, like, they blend. Blending is their thing. They're the way they kind of. Oops, that's not going down too good. Why not? So it's like I'm gonna play with the properties of the tool that it's good for, not try and make it do things it can't do. Like Prismacolors, at least in my hands, my incapable hands, do not like Hannah Carlson books. Um, but they do like this. They do like this book. Oopsie, I blended it out. I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's okay. I'll put it back later. Not right now. Is it leave any trace? I left a little trace. Um, okay, so now we have these hiding mushrooms on top here. I'm almost thinking of starting just with pencil with those. Don't know what color to make them. Lighter blue or I don't know. Okay, I'm already looking at the blues, so I guess I'm just gonna do it. Maybe I'll make them kind of. See how much they blend. It's a little blotting paper. Where is it? Let's see how much this blends. A lot of this for me is learning, just like I may have said this before, just learning how these things work and learning how I can use them. Trying to see what did we do. And I really need to wash this paintbrush. I'm working her overtime the past few days. And I gotta decide what color these guys are gonna be. See, I kind of like the idea of using this beautiful metallic brown, but then I'm afraid it might be have a takeover spirit. And it also, I want it to be able, I want the sparkles to be able to be seen. And like, I think my experience with these other colors is that um, if I blend them like one point beyond a certain point, that there's no more metallic, and I don't know. It's hard to fit that in that spot. Oops, see what I did? Oops. Let's leave that alone. Yeah, I don't know what color to do the door either. I'm gonna leave that line there for some reason. Excuse me. Allergies. I should. Well, I took part of my allergy medicine, but I didn't take a decongestant. I'm kind of trying not to, since there's really nowhere I have to go or be or anything. I figure, oh, I'll just suffer through it. But I really probably should take it. Trying not to go over that line. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see the metallic. Hard to say. I want that. I don't know if you can. Oops. Let me get this right. Where is it? Where's the door? Where's the door? You can see the metallic. That way you can see it. Okay, next. Oh, we got one more thing to do. Would you do metallic red? Is that doing too much or what? That blend in that blue way, whatever. What's red? You know what? No, I probably shouldn't do that one. Metallic yellow? Is this metallic? Doesn't look like it. You can kind of mix these up. I don't know. Use it metallic or not. Ooh, it's almost kind of green. Oh, maybe this is a neon because it has neon colors in this package too. Oops, sorry about that. This poor brush. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I wonder if I can do this other one. Make it kind of. Uh, I probably should leave it alone. Kind of makes it look rustier, which I don't mind. I don't know. I can go over it with more silver stuff later. Okay, so all the mushrooms are colored in. All the smokestacks are colored in. Got the grass, got the leaves. So I kind of just need to do some work on this, on this. Probably gonna do some pencil work here, here. I do still need to do in there. I'm probably gonna use pencil for that too. Oops, excuse me. And then the detail on the mushroom houses, which I will probably do in pencil or use gel pen and pencil. So that is it for my coloring for today, I think. Let's see some other things. Um, to do with coloring, I actually just made a picture. I saved and then printed a picture of one of the of this book that's on Amazon. Okay, like I love the pictures, but it's like they have that other book that has like the gnomes with the mushroom houses and all that jazz. Um, but it's grayscale and kind of, I guess it's like computer generated or something. And I love the pictures, but I can't stand the paper or the grayscale. But I saved and then I printed out a picture of the cover because I'm going to try to use this as a model for drawing my own room. Um, yeah, so that's one thing that I did. Um, and something that's totally non-coloring related. I have to get up and get it. Be right back. I had mentioned in a previous video, as a result of watching a video where the designer, what's his name, John Galliano, had to kind of thread up a garment, and he had instructed his designer techs to, um, I think it was him, to rip up the garment into strips and then sew those strips together. And then they actually knitted a new garment out of those strips sewn together. And I was so intrigued by that. I was so intrigued by the fact that you can, using old clothing that's still good, but like, say, like, elastics out of it, zipper can't be replaced. There's a big hole in it in one spot, but the rest of it's okay. All that kind of stuff. Of doing that, to like cut it up, sew this and cut it up into strips, sew the strips together, you roll it up into a ball of yarn, and then you knit something out of it that you can then wear. And I thought about the appearance of that, how awesome that, that probably is, and unique in how the garment looks in the end. Nobody's going to be able to copy it really, because nobody's going to put together all the strips that you did. They're going to have a hard time trying to do that. So that's something that I'm going to start working on this summer, that I plan to start working on. Um, and then I've got these needles to do that with, once I get all those strips made. They're huge knitting needles, and she had huge knitting needles in that video. Joseph Galliano's designer tech. So that's something that I plan on doing. And like, what? Oh, wait, that is the same size. I thought it had. I was thinking, wait a minute, it doesn't have a matching size. No, it's just that they're not together. They got this one is in between. Anyway, so that's another thing that I'm gonna do. But I can't really film that because, like, I don't have that kind of setup, and you know, no, I don't. But that's something I'm gonna do. I might take a picture of the final garment though, whenever that happens. That's gonna take a while. Um, and logically, what I'm gonna do is like a sweater or a jacket is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So, let's see what else. Do you have anything else going on? That's pretty much it. So, thank you for hanging with me for this past hour, and thank you to those of you who watch on the replay. And I hope you have a great day. And put on some bug spray and get outside. I'm telling myself that too. Take care. Bye bye.